Do you think you lost because of her?
Oh, in fact, made me lose in there. There are many contributing factors.
Was she part of it?
I would say it's a one.
Or do you have a problem with her?
We don't. Maybe I mean any problem.
Only the issue behind.
Personally, I mean, we contested once, which was in 2015.
Because she used to be the member of parliament.
Oh. Yeah, contested 2015, which I lost. Then, and then the next election went back. You know, but you know, if there are any rifts, I think it might be one of the contributing factors. But Menkase, you know, she's the reason why I lost.
But you said she contributed.
But she contributed.
But she's one of the contributing factors. Say a basa down the politics there.
Yes.
Obia or in Kofua a tiny sheep. And some of her people, maybe because of my previous let me say battle with her, no, they may have not taken it lightly. See? There are many factors. I mean, I know there. But one thing for sure is not popularity with the general population. I know there. I really think that internally, no, I'm a very strong mind, and and sometimes in our culture, Krumhano,
and in your party.
Well, maybe you can say that, but culturally, no, Ghana and Kasano, Unsabufra Kasakra is more, you know, Kawanutum and all that. So the Ghanaian culture frowns on being objective and speaking your mind. The other thing is, maybe believe is that when you acquire knowledge, it is to be used.
Yes.
And if you can express yourself with the knowledge you have, when you know things are not where and how you want it, then you know, you damn the consequences. So there are so many factors, but I still feel strongly, sir, that may have contributed.
They're putting now who feel say okay strongly your belief and everything sets you right, say this is the right thing to say. Who feel say contributed to you losing.
Oh, one of the other things, I mean, one say I'm with the people that said finance minister should be changed. And that
can manage it for
yes.
Okay.
And it was for reasons of representing the Ghanaian people. Because the times were, you know, asking for it. And as we are with a party and we represent the people and the people were making those demands, you know, some of us had to take that stand. It became a majority caucus decision. So that's what I say. So I think that once a majority caucus, Ejitum, you know, assigned the court dying president, then that vilifies me, say, Ijana, you know.
It was for a good cause.
It was for a good cause. Because say Utuejna na kokos dangasan jantumudia, then that means onam on your own. But I can say on authority, say once we were a few that started this agenda and the majority caucus believed, say at the time, no, based on the challenges in the country and numbers, no, because I'm a numbers guy, then you know, it was
numbers
reasonable.
Figures.
Well, make your interest rate, inflation, your debt to GDP, and those things. Yeah, which you know were astronomical. And then they kumi, and I have to be honest with you, painfully, you know, people's investments and Meno. I grew up in Connecticut. You know, investments are a huge deal, and insurance. So, when government bonds are affected, now you are. For me, it's a grave thing. So that's why I express my mind at the point, because knowing what I know from my economics training and financial training, it was quite serious. Yeah, can't especially government bonds. And those were the things at the time. And granted, President bought some time, which eventually,
and now he's done it.
Though late, it's been done. And to some extent, I'm also a firm believer, say, people matter. And when you're in bankruptcy proceedings, who change your financial team, it helps. The cost of doing business reduces. Because or debtors, are more open to new person with a new idea on how to manage your debt. Into Dr. Amin, I think is fantastic. And also Abba, at the time, he'll be his own man, and I'm sure, say.
But Ebi can say because he's vested in oil, Ebi yeah placing at the wrong place.
No. I mean finance. Let me be very frank with you. Finance there. Who's your finance? So the beton toes and Ameko and Ajini. It's still finance. What's my say? So it doesn't matter. I said the pam. So we the pam. We are very good at. Which one pam in Bema pam in Ba. Into measure say. Really no. That it's the numbers that he's going to look at and make a determination.
But remember back to that particular question, why you lost doesn't mean the establishment, and a force your way out from power.
Worked against you.
Well, I think to
You
a large
supported
extent,
Alan, right?
and also I mean so
So the establishment came after you.
to a large extent, I think that it's an American multifactorial, and then also I mean the delegates know best. As it stands, me I can't necessarily
it
speak
looks
for
like
them.
Omo call for man 88 for more year press conference now. I think it's only at the appear cabinet to survive a year.
Yeah.
Most of them lost their seats, and it was well planned by the establishment.
Well, I mean, we did what we could. No credit. There's a point where you fight and you're like, is it
Was
worth?
it about money?
Is it worth putting in more? You have to ask yourself that question because may feed him and I'm named Eminya, and you have to ask yourself, say, assassin now assassin here $1 million. Now so person turn on 10 million. I may make Kissi Kodimba make us do. At this point, I'll exit because Oko Vegas now gambler. Sometimes we chips idea amount. Lose now. You have to make a decision. Say no. Me in fact Kakrana Akano and Constance. Na Mensa maybe another time. Because when the stakes are too high, more than what is available, you need to walk out.
You couldn't compete with what your opponent was offering as in land.
Oh, I mean, well, to an extent, say, when you talk about agrone course.
Yes.
It comes down to that. No, I mean, Kasana, it comes back to that key thing. Say, Parliament seats assassin and Preniato. At what cost? Obi Betono 10 million Ghana cedis. Obi Betono 5 million. Obi Subekasi Charlie.
Is it sending a bad signal to your government?
Oh, in what way?
I mean, member of parliament. What can we do? You think that a certain minister is not working too well to the satisfaction of the people. And because of that, the establishment has come after
you. It's one of the reasons.
One of the reasons, yes. So does it mean that it's sending a bad signal to the MPP government?
Well, as it stands now, I think that the die is already cast. It's going back to that, me and I cry. I'm just saying that.
Oh, yeah,
but way before quite long that. But I really think that history will be the best judge. But already, for me, with the changes, of course, for instance, Ibianki Mountisa pressure Nanka still we'll still have him at the helm of affairs. Who knows? What am I saying? Though we took a stand some time back, and President a response has been a bit delayed. Still, I mean, I think the markets will respond to the changes, and one of the key things that is Ghana for whom to say, people idea creditors will now be maybe ready to change their stance because it makes a big difference. Once you change your exchequer.
BBC or Parliament, and I'm sure you were there.
Yeah.
You were in Parliament.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there going to be a change? And I said, "Yeah, boy, is guy."
Well, rumor has it, there'll be some change. The crux of the matter, let me just say, I'm always for making changes. Yes. I mean, I can't be for changing finance minister and not be for changing leadership at some point. So then I'll not be consistent. So now the key thing which I should minimum can say, yet sister standing orders na kakra.
Yes.
Ya decouple the old style of party and government dictating for parliament. So ena say no ya ene say anka say yen yeto aba for who becomes our leader.
Yes.
Well, now there are two schools of thoughts. We have 8 months.
Is it the entire leadership?
No, make front,
leadership.
you know,
Okay.
the majority leadership.
Okay.
17 to Obama NDC for leadership. In the majority for no, Obi a person standing for chief whip, majority leader, deputy majority, no, will present himself and then we vote. So, by the new standing orders. Now, I don't know reduce the pressures of the executive on parliament, and that is one of the key things. Now, I think that was not given consideration. Into some of the members are not happy with the fact that to say no, we wish to be able to vote for whoever. So, granted that it seems that the old ways, you know, and executive do per se apply.
I'm not getting you right.
The old
standing orders now, new one
jatum as I say, ama yeka national pledge.
Yes.
Roll call
in parliament.
National pledge mukana one by one and amuna
kabom.
Oh yeah, kabom.
Oh,
but my main cousin is available for you to read.
Okay.
Inti enya say bia obebo semwaka. Inti I think that the crust of it all no is either we pursue the new one or we let down our guards and go with the old one. So that's what I say. Into the old one, executive and party decides, and then we
National
flow.
Council decides.
Yes, and then we flow with it. Well,
and a new one is
new one
but
is
current standing order Simon Twaba.
Yes.
But party for person to standing order M1.
Well, I mean, Nina comes down to further deliberation. In maybe Bruno, I think that in truthfulness, party has to upgrade the constitution in the party to see how they can meet what parliament has. So now ama intiasia ejuma or the and right now there is a bit
so
too late.
So there was going to be a change.
Oh, I think it's a change in the Baba. I know there. I mean, from what I understand.
So was there any atom of truth in the rumor?
Oh, and that's a message changing everybody. Now, based on what I'm hearing, what I'm saying, there's an iota of truth. I think hopefully in the next few days or so, your president in the party in the and let me say categorically here, Markins is a fantastic guy. Chief Whip Anodompe, who is being moved, another fantastic guy. There are people we work with.
So the council wanted to make Afenyo Markin the majority leader.
Yes, and then I believe Anodompe, who's now the chief whip,
to be the
deputy. So, and then some other movements on the other side. I think
more MPs wants to vote for more pay.
I think that even when we vote, and hear me out, we can vote and it will still be Markins.
That's what it's going to be.
So, but the key point is that contention say, do we go with the new standing order?
Why do you want to change Chairman Sabos?
No.
No, I mean it's a caucus.
It is.
What was the reason behind it?
Then it looks as if Parliament is divided.
Council.
Then it looks as if the majority is divided.
Caucus don't say change you, Pacho.
The council.
Council in the buy.
Okay. Right.
I mean, or no crap. Let me be very categorical. Say, your say 2 days ago, council said the matter should be left alone. And he didn't come up for discussion. But what am I say?
Yes.
If anything, there must be another council meeting
Yeah.
to pronounce or communique must come from the party say omutu ejina in an emergency neck meeting. No, this is what they are recommending.